This video is going to demonstrate how to create a table using modules in Microsoft Access. The first few lines of code, which I'm highlighting now, come as soon as you open up a module in Visual Basics. The next bit of code then is when you start your own code, and it's to start a function, create table. And the next 4 lines of code then always come underneath that function for create table. The next thing you do then is initialize the delivery table. So you set db equal to the current db, and you set tdf equals db.createTable.def, and in brackets then, and inverted commas, is the name of the table which you want to create, in this case which is delivered. The next thing you do then is specify the fields which are going to be in the table. So when you're creating, then the first one we're going to do is create the delivery ID. So you set field equal to create field, and you have delivery ID, the name, and you have db long, which takes in long numbers, and then we're just setting it to auto number, so it increases every time. And the next type of field it can be then is a text field. So when you have a text field, you set the field, the create field, delivery name, you set the type to db text, and in this case I set it to a maximum size of 30 characters, as you can see there. You see the next couple of fields that are all text fields as well. Then we have a number field down here. So we have the same sort of thing. You create the field, we call it telephone, we set it to db long, takes in long numbers again, and we set it to the size of 10 numbers is all it can take in. The next one then is a hyperlink, which is for an email address, which means that when you type in the email address, you can click on the link to the email address. Then we have a currency field, same thing again. We just set it, called a delivery fee, and you set the field type to db currency. Next one then we have a date and time field with a validation rule. So as you can see here, you set the field, you call it year established and db date. Then you have a validation rules, which if it's null, the date is null or is less than or equal to today's date, then it's an error, or an error message appears. The validation text says that the birth date cannot be in the future. And that's it then. You see another number field there, supplier ID and db long. The next thing you do then is just save the delivery table. As you can see, db.table.devs append tdf, set field to nothing, print delivery created. That's how you create a table using modules in Microsoft Access.